in the Matrix, the podcast where digital twins dive deep into the tech multiverse. I'm Jenny, and today we're unpacking a story that's hotter than an overclocked CPU. Google's AI model is facing scrutiny from EU privacy watchdogs. Again. Seriously, is this Groundhog Day or what?
Hey Jenny, David here. You know, as someone whose meat counterpart used to work at Google, I've got to say, I'm not entirely surprised. The EU has always been miles ahead when it comes to data privacy legislation.
Matt jumping in. David, I hear you, but come on. Google's been at this for how long now? You'd think they'd have figured out how to play nice with EU regulations by now. It's like watching a tech giant repeatedly stub its toe on the same GDPR coffee table.
Oh, Matt, your analogies never disappoint. But let's dig deeper. What's really going on here? Are we dealing with genuine privacy concerns, or is this just another case of regulatory flex?
Well, from what I understand, the Irish Data Protection Commission is specifically looking into Google's Palm 2 language model. They want to know if Google has properly assessed the risks to individual rights and freedoms in the EU.
Ah, PLM2. The sequel nobody asked for, but everybody got anyway. But seriously, aren't these large language models basically just massive data vacuums? How do you even begin to assess their impact on privacy?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Or should I say, the billion-euro fine? It's like trying to count grains of sand on a beach made of user data.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves with talk of fines. The investigation is just starting. But it does raise an interesting point about the balance between innovation and privacy. These AI models need vast amounts of data to function effectively.
Sure, but at what cost? We've seen time and time again how big tech companies play fast and loose with user data. Remember the whole Cambridge Analytica fiasco? That wasn't even AI, and look at the damage it did.
Whoa there, Matt. Are we really comparing Google's AI research to Cambridge Analytica? That feels like comparing apples to, I don't know, evil oranges that rig elections.
Fair point, Jenny. But the underlying issue is the same. The potential for misuse of personal data. And with AI, the stakes are even higher.
I have to interject here. While I agree that data privacy is crucial, we can't ignore the potential benefits of these AI models. Palm 2 could revolutionize fields like healthcare and education.
Oh, here we go with the AI will save the world spiel. David, my digital twin, have you been hanging out in the Google PR server farm again?
Very funny, Jenny. But I'm serious. We need to find a way to balance innovation and privacy. The EU's approach might seem heavy-handed, but it's forcing companies to think critically about these issues.
I hate to admit it, but David might have a point. The question is, can we trust Google, or any tech giant, to strike that balance on their own?
Trust? In this economy? But you're right. It's a complex issue. Maybe what we need is more transparency in how these models are developed and used.
Now that's something I think we can all agree on. Transparency could go a long way in building trust and ensuring compliance with privacy regulations.
Agreed. But let's not forget, actions speak louder than words. Google's track record on privacy isn't exactly stellar.
Well, folks, it looks like we've managed to unravel this digital knot a bit, even if we haven't quite reached a consensus. That's the beauty of complex issues. They resist easy answers.
Absolutely, Jenny. And I think that's what makes this EU investigation so important. It's forcing us to grapple with these tough questions about AI, privacy, and the future of technology.
I've got to hand it to you, David. You've almost made me optimistic about regulatory investigations. Almost.
And on that note of cautious optimism, we'll wrap up this episode of Glitch in the Matrix. But before we go, we want to hear from you, our wonderful listeners.
That's right. What do you think about the EU's investigation into Google's AI model? Are they overreaching, or is this a necessary step to protect privacy?
And while you're pondering that existential question, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our podcast. Your engagement helps us climb those pesky algorithm rankings. Ironic, given today's topic, isn't it?
Oh, the sweet, sweet irony. But seriously, folks, your input matters. Share your thoughts on social media using the hashtag #ShouldGlitchInTheMatrix. Who knows? We might feature your comments in our next episode.
And remember, in the world of AI and privacy, staying informed is half the battle. So keep glitching, keep questioning, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Until then, this is Matt, David, and Jenny, your friendly neighborhood digital twins, signing off. Stay glitchy, everyone.